Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a how I did it kind of video. It's part of the Redefine Creative and PageMaps collaboration for the month of May. And that happens to be the 15th anniversary of PageMaps. And can you believe it? I know we've all done page map sketches dating back to when they were in magazines that we admired and wanted to recreate, and up to their social media presence today. So I was thrilled to be able to participate in this. And I started with a follow along live action, one of my normal videos. And I had a good, I had done the settings that I needed to not be disturbed, if you will. And I got disturbed anyway. I wasn't quite sure what the dink was for. And it turned out that it's some power saving mode on my phone. And my phone is fully charged, 100% charged when I started the video. So that was not necessary. And I'm not sure how that got set. I did some installs of some things day before yesterday. So it may have done something there. And I possibly should have tested it. That's note to self. I'll test anytime I do any upgrades. I'll do that. So I thought in order to have a video, I thought I could kind of go through it with you anyway and kind of tell you what I used and how I put it together. So in the sketch, you'll see that there's this kind of banner that's got the photo cluster, and you've got a pattern paper there. You've got the circles with perfectly centered either embellishments or patterns or stamps or whatever you want to use. There's an inner piece of pattern paper with rounded edges, and it's on a background, a solid background. So I've reversed that. I've done a patterned background, and I gutted it so that I could cut these florals that you see here and here out of it. I'm using Paige Evans' Wonders collection. I think everything on here is from the Wonders collection except the Dottie About flare buttons that I have here. This black and white heart, the purple with the stars, and the adorable little floral hedgehog. I wish I had about 50 of those. So, and Adam will hear me, and he's going to make me an order for 50. I love the Wonders collection. First of all, my granddaughter's name is Katie, and you all know that I put ladybugs on all of her pages, and so I've done that again this time. And I actually think I'm going to add another one. I have two on there, and you know, we all know that life is better in threes. So I'm going to put one kind of right there going, all of them are headed towards the photo of Katie, so I think that's appropriate. Anyway, when I saw the circles, I immediately thought of the swatch paper, the 2x2 squares in the swatch paper that was part of the Wonders collection. So as you can see, I punched with my trusty 2-inch circle punch and kind of missed the edges in a couple places. And so that's where you see them covered with embellishments. And I actually had die cut some stars out of some, so I thought I'd leave those, and I popped them up. This one, the popping, well, actually I may have laid that one flat. So I distressed the edges of some. I popped some up on foam. I left some of them flat. I embellished some, left others plain. Instead of the stitching up at the top, I put this banner because it's all about celebration. I used this banner from this really amazing set of stickers from that collection. And I used this yellow. I kind of wanted yellow to pop out as one of the main colors, I guess because I'm wearing a yellow shirt, but you know, who knows. It's just a happy, bright, wonderful color, and it kind of goes well with that. I also like the navy blue in this collection, and the purple, of course, and the ladybugs. So it was all kind of a perfect collection. The story here is about how um, we had our back deck screened in and a metal ceiling put on so it would shuffle the water coming from the upper deck on the main floor. And the guys finished the work on it about 2 hours before the party was scheduled. So we had to kind of rush. And so I have a different way that I'm going to document all of the people who came and the food we ate and all those fun things, because we ordered from one of Katie's favorite places called Pure Taqueria. And she had 3 friends over, and we had the whole family down. And normally it would have been a joint birthday party with John, and I expected to be a little bit sad about that, but it was actually a very fun celebration. So I've kind of placed my circles. I didn't line them up the same way here, and I kind of ended up, I wanted all of this here, but I don't have the same thing over here. I guess maybe I could do like I did here with a half circle. Why would I do that? Let me do that. That would actually make it a little more balanced, and it's not like there isn't a precedent set over there. So let me find another one that could go right here. I want the solid red. Yeah, let's go with the solid red. And we'll do that. Okay, I'm okay with that. And so I've embellished kind of cattywampus, mainly because that's just my style. I've added, I cut this big yellow flower in 2 so that I could have a big pop of yellow here to balance that off. And then I added another one here and another one here, and I've ended up with a fair amount of yellow throughout. I love this ladybug paper. It's the only paper, and it was just one of those swatches. And so I that was the very first circle I put in, and that determined the placement of all the rest of the circles. And I guess I'm lucky that it came out somewhat balanced top and bottom. So I've kind of really reinforced the purple here with that purple flower, and you know purple's my favorite color. I added a couple little hearts here because there's a little bit of a gap between this ladybug paper and that one. And what could I do about that? Is there anything I could do? Is there anything I could add? Like a small sticker down there. Maybe a yellow flower. Yeah, why not? But of course we're going to have to pop it up. It's kind of interesting. Usually when I finish a layout and I go back and look at it, I have all kinds of things I'd like to change. And so here I had finished this one. I thought had filmed the entire process, and I did not. I ended up not. So now I'm kind of going back and finding all the things I'd like to change, and I'm actually able to do it on camera. I've got this little orange flower that I kind of thought might be cute somewhere. So another piece of foam. And it can go down there, and it kind of overlaps that red. Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you for watching this abbreviated version of how I did it instead of having the how I'm doing it kind of video. So I hope you'll check out everybody else from Redefined Creative who's joining in this collaboration. And I can't wait to see how everyone else interprets their sketches. So Thanks again to Becky Moore of PageMaps for this amazing sketch to lift. Bye.